Hello, my name is Chuck Thompson for World Emergency. We manufacture emergency disaster supply equipment for earthquakes, fires, floods, and civil unrest. We have terrorist attack kits that we formulate for various government agencies, the judges and the appellate judges here in Southern California, as well as countries such as Gabon and the Philippines and other areas. We currently have a proposal with Homeland Security to design emergency disaster centers. These centers will be placed in every major city throughout the United States to be able to respond to any given terrorist attack or terrorist threat or civil unrest. Of course, they will be used for the natural disasters as well, whether it's an earthquake or a fire or a flood. They will be able to respond because they have all of the various officers, the police, the fire department, the search and rescue teams, as well as federal government agencies such as the CDC, Homeland Security, FEMA, perhaps the FBI and the CIA and other government agencies to be able to respond and to investigate at that specific location where the terrorist attack has taken place. But the most important, we feel, aspect to these emergency disaster centers is, of course, the information center. The information center and the communication center. If there's a disaster or threat, then of course many people will be, there will be panic, of course, but they will have a center to be able to come to receive the vital information that they would need. Now they would have this vital information throughout the months and the weeks and the years, perhaps, before the terrorist attack occurred, of course, because we would already have it in place, and we will have all of the vital necessary pamphlets and booklets that you would need from the government agent sources such as FEMA and Homeland Security, as well as the FBI, of course, even the Red Cross. Various pamphlets and things on what and how to do and how to respond to any given threat within that area. The biggest vital part, as we said, is this information center. This information center will also serve as a recruiting center to recruit those who can volunteer their time to run and operate and help maintain these centers so that there won't be any government sources or funds taken from the taxpayers, again, to run these centers. We believe they should be solely run by World Emergency, as we will build the centers, as well as the citizens within that given city, corresponding to the President's initiative with the Citizens Corps. Again, all of the citizens giving their time and volunteering their time for these centers will give much peace of mind to those given areas where things seem to be pretty volatile. Now, at this time, of course, there is no terrorist attacks or threats. However, we are at level 3, but people seem to be getting back within their lives and not being concerned with such threats. And the level of understanding and information should always remain maintained at a high level so we can prevent such attacks. And we believe that this center will prove very, very vital in helping prepare the citizens throughout the United States to combat a terrorist attack or threat, and even get prepared for natural disasters such as an earthquake or a fire or a flood, and of course civil unrest, as we normally go through as we come to the anniversary of the riots here within Los Angeles. So we believe these centers will be very vital in helping prevent and prepare people for such threats or attacks or disasters. World Emergency, again, will do this free of charge for the government. These centers will be supplied with all of the emergency disaster supplies that it would need. All of the various kits will be in storage areas within the portable centers that we build. Again, these centers will be small enough where you can put them into a local supermarket or on government land, and of course they can be moved from place to place according to wherever the threats are. They run off their own power. All of the electrical outlets and the computers that you would need and the appliances that you will use inside these facilities will run off its own power. The ESP monolith system, Energy Solar Power System, is a system that World Emergency places inside its facilities to run all of the electrical outlets. So you don't need to hook these centers up to any outside local power source, which again will be very, very beneficial to the general area and gives more flexibility to the capability of these centers. And of course they'll be maintained with satellite units, so of course they can have communication at all times for all the various departments. Now again, the various departments such as the police department, fire department, search and rescue teams, and the government agencies do not have to maintain these centers 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. World Emergency will do that, and again recruit volunteers from the given center, that area. Those citizens, again, will volunteer their time to maintain these centers and to provide information to the local citizens as well, at no cost to the government. However, when there is an attack or a threat, then the local government and the federal government will move in and then maintain and take over and operate the center. We appreciate very much for you to set up a meeting with us that we can explain our proposal in detail. You can email us at worldemergency@mail.com. Of course, you can give us a call at 800-947-7778. You can view a lot of our other products and services that we do provide at worldemergency.com. My name is Chuck Thompson, and I'm very much looking forward to talking with you and explaining our proposal in detail and putting it into place. Thanks again.